Hello everyone. Hello Vikrant. Just wait. Hello everyone. Vikrant. Wait. Okay. How many of you have joined? Please respond so that I can start the session. Okay. Okay, fine. Hello everyone. Welcome to the Unacademy. Let's crack GATE ESE with India's largest online learning platform. Okay. Get the plus subscription and the access of the unlimited live and the recorded course from the India's best educators at the platform of the Unacademy. Okay. Say myself Ajay Das. I'm MTech in Computer Science and I have a 8+ year of teaching experience in GATE and placement training. Right. I have mentored almost more than 20,000 engineering aspirants for the GATE exam. Work as a freelancer at many reputed institutes across the India. If you will try to count the number of institutes, it has been many. I have visited to the Kolkata, Ahmedabad, Delhi, Chandigarh, in all Government Engineering College of Jharkhand, Bihar, and UP also. I have also qualified the GATE exam 5 times, qualified the Chhattisgarh State Electricity exam with AIR 8. Fine. Okay. Okay. Download the Unacademy Learning app. I hope you know in your Google App Store you can type Unacademy Learning app. You can immediately download it and you can start accessing all the video lectures by the top educators anywhere at any place. Okay, anytime. Fine. What you will get? It's that is the major questions always arise in our mind, that what we will get if we will join the Unacademy. My dear friend, the one of the most biggest advantage to joining the Unacademy platform is that you are going to have India's best faculty team. That is the first point. Because once the educator will be best, no compromise in quality. If no compromise in quality, then no compromise in result. Then let's see what is you are going to get apart from this. One is the daily live classes. Of course, daily you will have a live classes of the different educators. If you like the live classes of the certain educators, you can follow him or you can choose someone else. Means for a single subject you are going to have multiple educators. So according to you, आपको जो भी सही लगता है, if you think this educator is fulfilling my requirements, you can choose him for that particular subjects. If you are thinking that this particular educator is fulfilling all my or clearing all my basic concepts on this particular subject, then you can follow him also. So this is the first thing you are going to have. The second thing is structure courses. Means हर एक चीज प्लान वे में होगा. ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई भी कभी भी पढ़ा रहा है. ठीक है ना? क्या आप कंफ्यूज हो रहे हैं? हर चीज स्ट्रक्चर्ड वे में है. अगर आपका अभी 2 से 3 सब्जेक्ट स्टार्ट हुआ है तो ये 2 से 3 सब्जेक्ट आपका चलता रहेगा. Until and unless you will have a full command on that particular subjects. And apart from that, some other educators will take the doubt clearance class, or you can say the problem solving class of the same subject. तो इससे बेनिफिट क्या है कि आप एक जगह सब्जेक्ट का बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट पढ़ रहे हो. एक जगह आप सब्जेक्ट का बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट पढ़ रहे हो जहां पर हर एक सब्जेक्ट के एक एक कॉन्सेप्ट को आप फॉलो करते हुए न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्व कर रहे हो. But still, after the completion of the subject, what basically happened, we are not able to capture all the problems related with the GATE exam. So in that situation, my dear friends, you are going to have a separate problem solving classes of the different kind of numerical related with the GATE exam. So this is the most advantageous things that you are going to have in this particular platform. That's why the name was given as the structured courses. Learn the subject, and if you have any doubts after completion of the subjects, you can ask or you can re-attend the problem solving classes in the other hand. Okay, I think some sound is coming out to be outside. Let me drop it. Okay, fine. My dear friends, please like the hit button. If you are really liking my video, please like the hit button and encourage us to give you the best quality of India. Fine. Okay, the next advantageous things, you are going to have a live test and quizzes. Fine. After some session, we don't know or you don't know how many sessions will be there. After some session, like after 4 to 5 sessions, you are going to have a test in that particular subjects, and that test paper will be made by the top faculties of India. Those faculty who are teaching you in a best level, they will make the test paper, and you will be able, you have to solve that particular test paper. So you are going to have a live test of that particular subject which you are attending. Means, please try to understand. There are two parts. One is subject is moving in a particular flow. Second one is the subject, for the same subject we are going to have a problem solving classes. Means clear your concept with the problem. Okay, so at one side you are having a concept clearance, at the another side you are having a problem solving sessions. So ultimately you are getting the concept, and as well as you are getting the command over the numerical, because to crack any competitive exam you have a proper command on the numerical side. And to get the more confidence to solve the numerical, what you have to do, you have to attend a live test. So you are going to have a live test and a quizzes. What is the difference between this? Quizzes is basically depends upon a particular subtopics, and the live test depends upon the entire topic. Suppose in a particular subject X you are having a 7 chapter, then quizzes will be organized for a particular sub chapter, and the test will be organized for a particular chapter. Means आपको एक एक छोटा से छोटा कॉन्सेप्ट का तो न्यूमेरिकल मिल ही रहा है टेस्ट में, उसके अलावा पूरा का पूरा चैप्टर का न्यूमेरिकल मिल रहा है. दोस्तों ये एक बेस्ट पार्ट है लाइफ में एक अच्छा परफॉर्म करने का. नेवर फॉरगेट दिस. नाउ लेट्स कम टू द अनदर पॉइंट, अनलिमिटेड एक्सेस. दिस इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. एक्चुअली ऑफलाइन क्लासेस में सबसे बड़ा ड्रॉबैक क्या हुआ करता था कि सब्जेक्ट कोई भी अगर फैकल्टी, इफ दे आर हायरिंग द फैकल्टी फ्रॉम द आउटसाइड, दे विल कम, they will take your subject and they will go on. So what happened in that situation, if some reason, due to some reason you are not able to attend any certain classes, that particular topic or the portion will not cover in the next part. ये सबसे बड़ा ड्रॉबैक होता था. सपोज एक सब्जेक्ट का एक पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक आपका छोड़ गया, एक पोर्शन पर्टिकुलरली आपका छोड़ गया, तो वो टॉपिक, वो पोर्शन कभी भी आपका कवर अप नहीं हो सकता था. क्यों मेरे दोस्त? क्योंकि ऑफलाइन क्लास है, और ऑफलाइन क्लास में वो फैकल्टी दोबारा नहीं आएगी. यू हैव अ टू चॉइस, ईदर लर्न योरसेल्फ और कंसल्ट विथ योर फ्रेंड्स, एंड दैट थिंग यू आर गोइंग टू, दैट थिंग इज गोइंग टू बी रिमूव इन दिस पर्टिकुलर ऑनलाइन लर्निंग प्लेटफॉर्म. बहुत सारे एडवांटेज भी है ऑनलाइन लर्निंग प्लेटफॉर्म के, और कुछ डिसएडवांटेज भी है. ठीक है, डिसएडवांटेज ये है कि आप कंसिस्टेंट नहीं हो पाते हो, और अगर आप कंसिस्टेंट नहीं होगे तो आपका रैंक कोई डिसाइड नहीं कर सकता. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? इफ यू आर नॉट कंसिस्टेंट इन ईच एंड एवरी क्लासेस, देन हाउ यू विल एबल टू मेक श्योर दैट यू आर गोइंग टू प्रोड्यूस सम पर्टिकुलर रैंक. तो दूसरा जो ड्रॉबैक है, वो पूरा का पूरा ड्रॉबैक ऑनलाइन लर्निंग प्लेटफॉर्म का नहीं है, वो आपके अंदर का है. So please judge inside yourself what you are lacking upon, and please work out on them. Are you getting my point? All of you. Welcome, Vikrant. So these things you have to remember while attending the online learning platform. So these are the basic advantage. One is the daily live classes, structured courses, live test and quizzes, and the unlimited access. Fine. So ultimately learn with the top educators. Of course, ultimately our results depends upon with whom we are consulting with. अगर हमारे पढ़ाने वाले एडुकेटर्स अच्छे लेवल के होंगे तो ऑफ कोर्स हमारे रिजल्ट्स में भी कोई कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं होंगे. These are the few examples. Apart from that, ex-faculty of the MADG, that is the Mr. Kulkarni sir, who is also known as father of mechanical. बहुत सारे बच्चे आज के डेट में अलग अलग पोजीशन में है मैकेनिकल ब्रांच में due to the Mr. Kulkarni sir. And apart from that, if you want to know, you can know searching on the website. You can consult with the like Rajiv sir, who is the ex-faculty of the ACE Academy. And apart from that, there are more many faculty. In each and every branches, you are going to have a set of faculties for the different subjects and for the different branches. Okay. Fine. These are the faculty related with the mechanical and electrical. Fine. GATE ESE. Of course, almost there are 30 plus number of courses totally inside the Unacademy. Either if you want to prepare for the GATE, ESE, banking, SSC, JE, NDA, CDS, whatever, IIT, JE, whatever the exam preparation you are thinking about, you can prepare over here. If you are a GATE aspirant and your one of the colleague is preparing for the IBPS, that is the bank PO, they can also follow the structure of the Unacademy. If some of your juniors or some of your brother is preparing for the like IIT JEE, they can follow the platform of the Unacademy, because in all the all the competitive exam you are going to have a best educator like for the GATE and ESE. So don't keep any single doubt while preparing for any type of competitive exam. Fine. Okay. Let's come to the structure of the fee structure of the Unacademy for the GATE and ESE. My dear friends, this is the most important thing. If you want to prepare for the 1 month course, then the fees will be required as a 5,000. If you are looking for the 3-month course, then the fees will be 12,500. Means if you will count month wise, you are going to pay 4,167. Means almost you are getting the 17% discount. If you are preparing for the 6-month courses, means if you are taking a subscription of the 6-month courses, you have to pay total of 20,000. Means if you will count the month wise with the initial month, that is the first month, then your fees will be 3,333 in place of 5,000. Means how many discount you are going to have? 43% discount. Now come to the last point. If you are going to have a subscription of the 12 months, then you only need to pay the 25,000. Means totally you have to pay month wise 2,083 rupees. Means how many discounts you are going to have? That is the 58% discount. So my dear friends, my suggestion is to take the courses, or you can say the subscription of the 12 months, because in the 12-month subscriptions you are going to have a 58% discount and your total fees that will be applicable will be a 25,000. Don't follow my particular things. Okay, if I'm saying go for the 12 months, if you want you can go for the 6 months, but this is not a short term goal. मेरे दोस्त, ये कोई शॉर्ट टर्म गोल नहीं है कि आपने 2 महीना प्रिपरेशन किया और गेट में आपने फोड़ दिया या ईएससी में फोड़ दिया. बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट सोचते हैं कि भाई 3 महीने का प्रिपरेशन करते हैं और गेट में मजा आ जाएगा, गेट में कुछ रैंक ले आएंगे. तो इट्स नॉट लाइक ए ड्रीम 11 गेम कि आपने कोई टीम सेलेक्ट किया और आप पिक 1 पे पहुंच गए, क्योंकि वहां पर आपके पास बहुत सारे ट्रायल है. बट इन दिस पर्टिकुलर प्लेटफॉर्म, अगर आप किसी भी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम का प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं तो यहाँ पर लक नहीं चलता है. लक मैटर करता है लेकिन 10%, बाकी का 90% आपका जो हार्ड वर्क है, आपका जो कंसिस्टेंट वर्क है, वो मैटर करता है. तो ऑफ कोर्स किसी भी लाइफ के गोल को अचीव करने के लिए, चाहे वो गेट हो, आईआईटी जेई हो, बैंक पीओ हो और एनी अदर कॉम्पिटेटिव एग्जाम, आपको 1 साल तो देना पड़ेगा. मिनिमम 1 year you have to spend for yourself. Are you getting my point? And that's why I'm suggesting you, if you want to prepare in a very honest manner, then you just go for the 12-month course. Don't think about the discount. Of course, कहीं ना कहीं, क्योंकि हर एक स्टूडेंट का अलग अलग कैपेबिलिटी होता है, इकोनॉमिकली बैकग्राउंड जो होते हैं अलग अलग स्टूडेंट्स के अलग अलग होते हैं. ऑफ कोर्स कुछ स्टूडेंट ऐसे होते हैं जिनको 50,000 पे करने में भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती है, लेकिन कुछ स्टूडेंट्स ऐसे भी होते हैं जिनके लिए 25,000 भी बहुत होता है. Are you getting my point? So what you are going to have, you can have a complete preparation of the GATE and ESE with the amount 25,000 if you are enrolling for the course of the 12 months. 12 महीना मेरे दोस्तों मोर देन सफिशिएंट होता है किसी भी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम के प्रिपरेशन के लिए. और उसके लिए अगर आप किसी भी दूसरे प्लेटफॉर्म पे चले जाओगे, दिल्ली के कोचिंग में चले जाओ, 1 लाख से कम का फीस नहीं है. अगर आप अपने लोकल एरिया में चले जाओ, कम से कम 60,000 फीस वो लोग चार्ज करते हैं और फैकल्टी लेवल पे कहीं ना कहीं कॉम्प्रोमाइज हो जाता है. But in this platform, you are not going to have any compromise in the faculty level. So finally, you can go for the 12-month subscriptions, and it is not actually the 25,000. If you will use my code, this is my promo code. The name is IFA. I hope most of you know, well aware of the name IFA. So this is my promo code IFA. If you will apply this particular promo code, you will get flat 10% discount and your final fees will become 22,500. So please don't forget to apply the promo code IFA, not only for the GATE and ESE. If you are a student of the banking, you can apply the same promo code. You will get the same discount. अगर आप UGC नेट का प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं तो भी आप इस प्रोमो कोड को यूज कर सकते हैं, या आप किसी भी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम का प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं और अगर आप अनअकैडमी से सब्सक्रिप्शन लेना चाह रहे हैं तो you can use my promo code, that is the IFA. Follow this promo code and get the 10% discount. Okay, fine. Of course, अगर आप 12 मंथ का कोर्स ले रहे हैं तो आपका फीस हो रहा है 25,000. बट ऑलरेडी हम लोगों ने यहां से लेकर करके यहां तक का पार्ट डिस्कस कर लिया है. लेकिन अगर आप 24 मंथ का कोर्स ले रहे हैं, I will especially suggest those students to go for the 24 months. Those are in the second year, or you can say in the third year of engineering. Are you getting my point? अगर आप सेकेंड ईयर में हैं या थर्ड ईयर में हैं, you can go for the 24 month subscription. अदरवाइज अगर कोई स्टूडेंट फाइनल ईयर में है या पास आउट है, उनके लिए ये फ्रूटफुल नहीं होने वाला है. तो अगर आप सेकेंड या थर्ड ईयर में है, गो फॉर द 24 मंथ सब्सक्रिप्शन. और यहाँ पर आप इसको देख पा रहे होंगे, आपको फ्लैट 75% का डिस्काउंट मिलने वाला है. मीन्स योर टोटल फीस विल बिकम 30,000. मीन्स कितने पैसे का डिफरेंस है? अगर आप 12 मंथ से कंपैरिजन करो तो सिर्फ 5,000 एक्स्ट्रा लग रहा है. आपका टोटल फीस में 5,000 एक्स्ट्रा लग रहा है. मीन्स ओनली यू हैव टू पे द 30,000. अगर आप किसी अदर इंस्टीट्यूट्स में जाओगे 2 साल के 2 लाख रुपया पे करने पड़ते हैं, और फैकल्टी लेवल पे भी किसी सब्जेक्ट पे कॉम्प्रोमाइज हो जाता है. और यहाँ पर आपका विदाउट एनी कॉम्प्रोमाइज यू आर गोइंग टू हैव अ 2-year subscription with the amount 30,000. So you can apply my promo code, that is the IFA. So please apply my promo code, that is the IFA, and get the 10% discount. Again, आपको 30,000 पे नहीं करना है. कितना पे करना है? 27,000 with the 10% discount. So these are the structures or the discount or the faculty level or the structure course which you are going to have inside the Unacademy platform. Now let's start the topic, or you can say let's start the subject. Fine everyone. So in this particular session I am going to teach you about the computer network. Computer network is very interesting subject, but my motive was to make you clear about the concept with the help of numerical. Means The topic is learn the concept from numericals. Fine everyone. कॉन्सेप्ट के मदद से न्यूमेरिकल को मीन्स न्यूमेरिकल के मदद से कॉन्सेप्ट को सीखना है और कॉन्सेप्ट को सीखने के बाद फिर से न्यूमेरिकल पे आना है. एंड दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव गिवन द नेम साइक्लिक अप्रोच. दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव गिवन द नेम साइक्लिक अप्रोच. So in this approach, what we will try to do, first of all, we will analyze the problem. Means जनरली होता क्या है, हमारे पास प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं और हम लोग क्या करते हैं, डायरेक्टली प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करते हैं. मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट फेल टू सॉल्व द न्यूमेरिकल, बट फ्यू ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स आर एबल टू सॉल्व द न्यूमेरिकल्स. व्हाई? क्योंकि उनका कॉन्सेप्ट और प्रॉब्लम प्रैक्टिस जो मेथड है वो पूरा का पूरा सक्सेसफुल है. देखिए, किसी भी प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने के लिए दो चीज चाहिए, कॉन्सेप्ट एंड प्रैक्टिस. अगर आपके पास कॉन्सेप्ट है, प्रैक्टिस नहीं है, यू आर नॉट एबल टू सॉल्व ऑल द न्यूमेरिकल्स. अगर आपके पास प्रैक्टिस है, कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं है, तो इन सम पार्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस यू आर नॉट एबल टू सॉल्व सम ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस. सो दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव गिवन द नेम साइक्लिक अप्रोच. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ साइक्लिक अप्रोच? प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. साइक्लिक अप्रोच का यहाँ पर बेसिकली मीनिंग है एनालाइज द प्रॉब्लम. सबसे पहले आपको प्रॉब्लम को अच्छे से रीड करना है, प्रॉब्लम को समझना है. अब प्रॉब्लम को समझने के बाद यू नीड टू फाइंड आउट व्हाट इज द कॉन्सेप्ट बिहाइंड सॉल्विंग दिस पर्टिकुलर प्रॉब्लम. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? व्हाट इज द कॉन्सेप्ट बिहाइंड सॉल्विंग दिस पर्टिकुलर प्रॉब्लम. Analyze the concept, learn the concept, and again come back to the problem and solve the problem. Are you getting my point? तो प्रॉब्लम का एनालिसिस करना है फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, देन वी हैव टू कम टू द नेक्स्ट पार्ट, दैट इज द लर्न द कॉन्सेप्ट. मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि उसके पीछे क्या कॉन्सेप्ट है. प्रॉब्लम को रीड करने के बाद आई विल टेल यू व्हाट इज द कॉन्सेप्ट बिहाइंड दिस, and then we will again come back to the problem and we'll try to solve the problem with the same concept. Got it everyone? And that's why the name was given as cyclic approach. Problem, concept, again back to the problem, solve it. Got it everyone? Now let's start with the first numerical. Okay, see, computer network, and the topic is IPv4 packet format. If you don't like the hit button, please like the hit button. I'm going to make an adventure journey in your life from this particular session. Okay, fine. See, अगर आप लोगों ने कभी भी इसके बारे में पढ़ा होगा, ठीक है ना, IPv4 एड्रेस फॉर्मेट के बारे में, तो आपने देखा होगा व्हाट इज द IPv4 पैकेट. IPv4 पैकेट का बहुत ही सिंपल सा फॉर्मेट होता है, ठीक है ना, बहुत ही सिंपल सा फॉर्मेट होता है अगर आपने अच्छे से रीड किया है. ठीक है, सी, आपने देखा होगा यहाँ पर हेडर लेंथ होता है, यहाँ पर वर्जन होता है, ठीक है ना, एंड देन देयर इज अ सर्विस, एंड हियर यू आर गोइंग टू हैव अ टोटल and again divide it into the two parts, and here you are going to have a identification number. Fine everyone, here you are going to have a identification number, and in this part there is a flag bit and there is a object value. Okay? So identification number is basically of how many bits? 16 bits. The identification number will occupy the 16 bits, and there is a ETL, and here it is a protocol, and this is the checksum. So checksum. this one is the source IP, and this one is the destination IP, and this one is the optional field. Now, this is the basic format of the IP address. Let's try to read the question. But this is the header part of the IP address, in which this will contain 32. This will contain 32 bits. How many blocks are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Since this is the optional block, since the last one is the optional block, what is the minimum size of the header? The minimum size will be this, and each part, each block, or you can say each row is containing a 32 bits. Means what? It is containing a 4 byte. It is containing a 4 byte. So what is the total size of, what is the minimum size of the header? This is the 4 into number of row. 4 into number of row. So how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will become 5. So it will become 20. So generally what happens if we are considering about the IPv4 packet format, and if this is the header part, the size of the header lies between 20 to 60 bytes, and this is the data section. So any packet, if you have a knowledge about the basic computer network, then in any packet there are two different things. One is the data, and the second one is the. Are you getting my point? Now let's try to read the problem. What is the problem? Is given in an IPv4 packet format. The value of the header length is 5. Of course, how many bits we are assigning to the header part? 4 bit. Again, version will keep 4 bit. Again, services will keep 4 bit. Sorry, this one will keep 8 bit, and this one will keep 16 bits. So how many bits we are assigning to the header part? We are assigning 4 bits. So my dear friends, if you will try to analyze the 4 bit, what is the number that we can represent with the help of 4 bit? See, 4 बिट में हम लोग क्या नंबर असाइन कर सकते हैं? 0 0 0 असाइन कर सकते हैं, इसका वैल्यू होगा 0. उसके बाद अगर हम लोग 1 1 1 1 ले लेते हैं, इसका वैल्यू कितना होगा? 15. मीन्स द रेंज विल लाइज बिटवीन 0 to 15. बट व्हाट इज द मिनिमम साइज ऑफ द हेडर दैट वी आर गेटिंग? दैट इज द 40 बाइट. और ये बोल रहा है कि हेडर का जो फील्ड है वो 0 से लेकर के 15 के बीच में लाई करेगा. तो ये 20 बाइट आया कैसे? जस्ट ट्राई टू थिंक अपॉन दिस पर्टिकुलर लॉजिक. प्लीज ट्राई टू थिंक. तो होता क्या है इन एक्चुअल इंप्लीमेंटेशन? whatever the header field value is given, of course whatever the header field is value is given, what you have to do? Multiply it by 5. Multiply it by 4. So होगा क्या? मिनिमम साइज क्या आएगा? दिस इज द वैल्यू x. मिनिमम साइज क्या आएगा? 0 into 4. द मिनिमम साइज विल बी 4. What will be the maximum size? 15 into 4. So this will become. So this is the minimum size from where we will start, and this is the maximum size. But in actual implementation, the minimum header size should be 20. It should not be 0. Are you getting my point? So in this manner, you have to think. Whatever the value that will be assigned inside the header field, you have to multiply it by 4. So please try to understand. See, what is the header length field value is given? It is given as 5. So what is the actual header length? Multiply it by 4. So it will become 20 bytes. So this is the actual header length. Now let's see the next session. Offset value is given as 200. So what is the offset value is given? So offset value is given as 200. So whatever the offset value is given inside the IPv4 packet, what you have to do to get the actual offset value, actual offset, you need to multiply x into 8. Okay, so what is the value of x over here? This is the 200. So you need to multiply it by 8. Okay, see, so if offset value is given it as 200, then actual offset will become 200 into 8. It will become 1600. Got it? Now let's read the question. The total length of the packet is 200. Find first and the last byte number of the payload. Okay, what is the total length which is given? The total length of the packet is 200. So please try to understand. This is the total length of the packet. Okay, and what is the size of this particular packet? This is the 100 bytes. Out of which how many bytes we are assigning for the header? Of course, this part will be known as data, or you can say payload. You can say payload. Synonymously, we will use the terms either data or payload. So if the size of the header is, how many size of the header is? This is the 20 bytes. So if the size of the header is 20 bytes, what will be the size of payload? You can easily identify. The total size of the payload will become 160, sorry, this will become 180 bytes. Are you getting my point? This will ultimately become 180 bytes. Now, what the question is asking, they are asking what is the first and the last byte of payload. So what is the offset value basically represent? The offset value represent first byte number of payload. So whenever you are finding out the offset value, it basically represents the first byte number of payload. So of course, if these are the bytes inside the data field, these are the bytes inside the data field, then the first byte number will be how much? 1600. So what is the total size of payload? This is the 180 bytes. So what will be the last byte number of the payload? Can you tell me? We are starting from the 1600, and if the total size is 118, what will be the last byte number? 1781717. This will become 7. Are you getting my point? If we are reaching to from 1600 to 1779, what is the difference between them? This is the, because we are starting from 0 and we are moving to the 79. Are you getting my point? So the total value will become, difference will become 180. So finally, this will become the first byte number and this will become the last byte number. What will be the right answer of this particular problem? The right answer will be option. The first byte number will become 1600 and the last byte number will become 177. Got it, everyone? Now let's come to the next problem, but I will give you the explanation in details. In details, I will give you the explanation. Okay, see. This is the second problem. a IP packet of size 1000 bytes is visiting to a router. Suppose this is a router. This is a router and a IP packet of size 1000 bytes. What is the size of this IP packet? 1000 bytes is visiting to this router. Fine. Hello, Gudiya, Prakash, and everyone. This is the IP packet which is visiting to this particular router. Okay. Having the maximum transmission unit of 200 bytes. What is the maximum transmission unit of this particular router? What is the MTU value? This is already given as 200 bytes. Okay. Without header. What is the meaning of without header? These 200 byte, which is the maximum transmission unit, is given as without header. Means this is the, you can say this is the data or this is the payload. Okay. Means if you will ask to find out the packet size, what will be the packet size? This will become 200, which is the data, and what is the header of IP packet? This is the 20. Got it? So this particular size is given without header, means it is the data or you can say payload. What is the maximum overhead inside the IP packet? If the size of the network overhead is 20 bytes. What is the meaning of overhead? First of all, you have to understand these things. Overhead means extra byte carried out inside packet. So suppose this is the actual IP packet which is visiting to the router. Of course, this packet will contain the data as well as header. So in this particular packet, what is the size of data? 980. And what is the size of header? This is the 20 bytes. Are you getting my point? Because since this is the IP packet, and what is the header size of the IP packet? This is the 20 byte. So this packet must contain the data size 980 and 20 byte as a header size. Are you getting my point? All of you. So this will be a 20 byte. Now you please tell me, whenever a packet will be broken, whenever a packet is visiting to a router and we want to break a packet, will it be broken with header or without header? Suppose you have a parcel, you want to send a parcel, what you will do? You will write a name upon the parcel, yes or no? First of all, you will wrap up the parcel and then you will write the name and address of the receiver. So suppose if the size of your parcel is very large, and once you will reach to the post office, what the postman will do? If there is a requirement of breaking the parcel into the small parcel, what he will do? He will break the parcel with the address, or what he will do? He will copy the address somewhere and then he will break the internal data and then he will copy the address in each and every fragmented packet. Are you getting my point? So what is happening over here? If the packet is along with the header, and if you will fragment the packet along with the header, then what will happen? Some fragmented packet will carry the destination IP, other fragmented packet will carry the source IP, other fragmented packet will carry the pin code of the destination. Are you getting my point? That is the checksum field. And overall, what will happen? The fragmented packet will never reach to the destination. Are you getting my point? if different fragmented packet will contain the different part of the header, these packets cannot be reached to the destination because we are not having a particular or specific address inside each and every packet. So what will happen in this situation? Suppose if you are able to see on the screen, please try to imagine this particular pane as a packet. And just imagine this cap is working like a header. This is a packet and this one is a header. So what will happen whenever this packet will visit to this router? What the router will do, it will first of all, it will remove the header and then will start the fragmentation into the packet. And suppose it has been fragmented into the 5 different fragments. Then what the router will do, it will attach the header part into each and every fragment so that all the fragmented packets can reach to the certain destination. Are you getting my point? So the same thing happens inside the computer network. So what you have to do, first of all, separate the data part with the header part. This one is the header. And then fragment the data part. So what is the maximum transmission unit? 200. So if you will fragment the data part, how you will get the fragmentation? This will become 200 first fragment, 200 second fragment, 200 third fragment, and again 200 fourth fragment. The last fragment will carry 190. And in each fragment, you have to attach a header of size 20 byte, which you have separated earlier. So you need to attach the header in each and every fragment. So what will happen? The header will be attached in each and every fragment. Of course, the sum of payload of each fragment should be equivalent to 980. The sum value should be equivalent to the 980. And what we are doing, we are attaching the header in each and every. So these header are the extra part attached. So what is the size of overhead? What I told about the overhead, this is the extra byte carried out inside the packet. So what is the overhead? It will become 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20. So it will become 20 into 5. How many fragments are there? There are 5 number of fragments. So it will become 20 into 5. It will become 100. So the GATE will also ask the numeric type questions where you have to put the numeric answer. So you need to put the 100 over here. Good evening, Prakash. Got it, everyone. So in this manner, you have to approach the problem. What you have to do, you have to approach the problem. Okay, let's come to the next problem. Okay, my dear friends, before coming out to the next problem, please see over here, use my promo code IFA and get the 10% discount on the subscription of the Unacademy. If you want some extra, then please contact me personally. You will get a favorable condition. Okay, fine. See what the question is given. Suppose host A wants to send a data packet of size 5020 bytes. Okay, at the network layer to host B. Means suppose there is a host A and there is a host, fine, and host A wants to send a data packet of size 5020 to the host B. Now what is the question they are asking? Find maximum transmission unit MTU of the underlying layer is of host A is 1400 bytes without header. Please mind these particular things. They're asking 1400 bytes without header. Are you getting my point? Means without header, this is the 1400 bytes. Means this is nothing but the size of data. What is the size of data is given? 1400 bytes. Means you need to attach the header to create a packet. Okay, without header. If the size of header at the network layer is 20 byte, if the size of header at the network layer is 20 byte, then what is the offset of the third fragment that the host B will receive? So, my dear friend, in between them there are no any. Please try to understand the question. See, there are two different hosts. This is the host A. This is the host, and the size of packet at the host A, that host A wants to transmit 5020 bytes, which is already given over here, 5020 bytes at the network layer of host A. Means this packet size is given at the network layer. N means network layer. Now, the maximum transmission unit of the underlying layer. Please try to understand. If there is a network layer, what will be the underlying layer? It will be a data link layer, because we will start from the bottom, and this is the physical data link layer and network layer. If at the network layer the packet size is 5020, and what will be the underlying layer of the network layer? It will become a data link layer. Yes or no? Means after this, what will be the underlying layer? It will be a data link layer. And what is the maximum transmission unit is given in the data link layer? That is the 1400 byte. But this part is given without. So my dear friends, you need to understand one basic thing. Whenever we do the fragmentation, we fragment the data part, not the header part. Are you getting my point? Please note this point. Please note this point. The fragmentation is always done on data, or you can say the payload. Are you getting my point? What is the meaning of this? Suppose an IP packet is given as of size 4020 bytes. Got it? I'm giving you an example. If you are able to understand this particular example, you can easily solve the previous question. If IP packet, this is the IPv4 packet. If the IP packet is given of the size 4020 byte, out of which this is the data and this is the header. This is the header length. The header length is given as 20 bytes. If the header length is of 20 bytes, what is the size of data? The size of data will become 4000 bytes. Yes or no? Will become 4000 bytes. And what I have told you, that the fragmentation is always done at the data or payload. So what we will do, we will fragment the data part. Of course, if including the header, you will try to fragment the packet, what will happen? Some part of the header will be attached to the packet 1, some part of the header will be attached to the packet 2, some part of the header will be attached to the packet 3. And ultimately, all the fragmented packet cannot be reached to the destination. So what we will do? We will copy the header part we will fragment the actual data and then we'll attach the header in each and every fragment. That is the actual method if you want to deliver all the fragment into the destination. Are you getting my point? So please try to understand over here. So we will do the fragmentation on the data. On the total data size is 1400 bytes. So of course it will start from 0 and it will go from 1999. Yes, are you getting my point? This is called the byte number. This is nothing but a byte number. This is the first byte number and this is the last byte number. I hope you are just comfortable with the term. What is the meaning of first byte and the last byte? Now, what I am assuming over here, the maximum transmission unit is 1400 bytes. 1400 bytes without header. Without means these 1400 bytes which is given is the data part 1. Is the data part 1. So if the MTU of the underlying layer is 1400 bytes, then this packet will be fragmented. This will be fragmented. In the first fragment, what will happen? In the first fragment, it will start from 0 and it will go to up to 1399, so that the total size will become 1400. Yes or no? In the second fragment, of course, if the first fragment is ending with 1399, so the next fragment will start from the 1400 and it will go up to the 2799. Why? Because the total size is 1400. Are you getting my point? So what will be the last fragment? So of course the last fragment will start from the 2800, and since the total size is 4000, so it will go up to the 399. Now let's try to understand how we are going to calculate the offset value. So offset value is calculated as first byte number divided by 8. So once you will try to calculate the offset value for the first fragment, what is the first byte number? 0. So 0 divided by 8, it will become 0. What is the first byte number of the second fragment? This is the 1400. So what will be the offset value? This will become 1400 divided by 8. So it will become 175. What is the offset value of the third fragment? Of course, the first byte number, which is the 2800 divided by 8. So of course it will become 350. This will become 350. So in this manner, we basically find out the offset value of each and every fragment. If you are able to get this particular concept, you can easily find out the solution of the previous problem. Please try to understand. Please try to understand. What is given over here, the actual size of the packet is 5020. The maximum transmission unit is 1400 without header. And what is the size of header which is given? The size of header, you can see over here, is given as 20 bytes. So the size of header is 20 bytes. So if the actual packet size is 5020, this is the IPv4 packet size. So of course we will separate the packet data with header. Yes or no? Because the fragmentation is always done on the data part, so the data will become 5000 and the header will become 20 bytes. This will become 5000 bytes, this will become 20 bytes. This one is the header. Now the fragmentation will be done on this particular data part. And how the fragmentation will be done? Of course, if the maximum transmission unit is 1400 bytes, so the fragment of 1400 bytes will be, okay, over here it will start from 0, it will go to the 1399. In the second fragment, what will happen, it will start from the 1400 and it will go up to the 799. In the third fragment, it will start from 2800 and it will go up to the, at 1400 to the 2800, it will go to the 4199. And there will be a fourth fragment, yes or no? And this fragmented packet will start from the 4200. And what is the total size of the actual payload? This is the 5000, so it will go up to the 49. So ultimately, what is the meaning of this? Once you will add all the fragmented value, this is the size 1400, again 1400, again this is the size 1400, again this is the size 800. Are you getting my point? So once you will add all this value, this should be a actual size of packet. And what is the actual size of packet? This is the 5000. Now already I have told you how to calculate the offset value. The offset value is the first byte number divided by 8. In this situation, it is the 1400 divided by 8. In this situation, it will be a 2800 divided by 8. And in this situation, it will be a 4200 divided by 8. So these are what we are calculating over here. We are calculating the offset. Got it? So in this situation, it will become 0, it will become 175, it will become 350, and it will become 350 plus 175. So ultimately, it will become 425. Now let's see what the question is asking. In the question, it is clearly asking then what is the offset value of the third fragment that host B will receive. Now, my dear friend, please tell me, this is the first fragment, this is the second fragment, this is the third fragment, this is the fourth fragment. So what is the offset value of the third fragment? 350? Yes or no? All of you. This is the 350. So what will be the right answer? The right answer of this question will become 300. Are you getting my point? So in this manner, you can solve any one of the problem. But the question is still pending. Why we are dividing the offset value with the parameter 8? My dear friends, I am challenging you. None of the people can answer you this question. To find out the offset value, why we are dividing the first byte with the parameter 8. With the parameter 8, we will try to understand these particular things in the tomorrow class. So this is not the end, this is just a beginning. Stay connected with me, मेरे साथ connected रहिए. Hit the like button if you are liking my video. Please put your valuable comments, because your valuable comments will inspire all other students to follow the live classes of GATE ESE Quest under the Unacademy. Are you getting my point? So please put your valuable comments. Tomorrow I am going to tell you कि पहले byte को to calculate the offset value, why we are dividing the first byte with 8. You are going to have a logic for this in my tomorrow class. So stay connected, stay motivated, keep learning and stay happy. Okay? So these are the questions in tomorrow class we are going to cover. We will cover. Okay? So again I am telling you, अगर आपको subscription लेना है, use my code AIEFA and get 10% discount. For more, you can contact me directly. Are you getting my point? Again, let's crack GATE ESE with India's top educators. You can follow us on YouTube. You can subscribe our channel. You can join our Telegram group, as well as you can hit the bell icon button for the notification. Once you will hit the bell icon button, you are going to have all the notification of my class. Are you getting my point? क्योंकि एक क्लास भी अगर मिस हुआ, शायद वो एक क्लास आपके फाइनल एग्जाम में एक नंबर गायब कर दे। दोस्तों, एक नंबर से रैंक में न जाने कितने डिफरेंस आ जाते हैं, यू डोंट नो। सो प्लीज ट्राई टू फॉलो ईच एंड एवरी क्लास, hit the bell icon button to get all the notification. Follow me, put your valuable comments, and don't forget to hit the like button. Bye, take care, all of you.